Hey boo, welcome back to my channel where I dive deep into all things pleasure, satisfaction, self-care, and rest. And today I'm going to go into the transformative experience that can happen when you hire a pleasure strategist. Yes, I'm talking to you because everyone deserves a pleasure strategist in their life. Now, if you're a high achieving Black woman, like many of the people that I call into my community and my practice, you've probably spent years checking off all the boxes on the to-do list. The graduating high school, the going to graduate school. Some of you probably are in a PhD program right now or just got out of one. You've got the house, you've got the money, you've got all of the things that you were supposed, you see my air quotes, that you were supposed to get. But let me ask you this question. Are you truly experiencing the happiness and fulfillment that you are desiring, that you crave? Did all the things that you checked off of the box make you happy, or were you doing it for someone else? Really was doing that because that's what they told me I should do. That's what society said that I should do. It might be time for you to shake things up a little bit and look at your life from a whole new lens. And I'm about to teach you a whole new approach. Reason number one. It's time for you to embrace your authenticity. First off, a pleasure strategist is going to help you tap into your authentic self. Every day before you leave the house, you probably go over to your wall. I'm just going to grab this mask right here and I'm going to put it on and I'm going to go into the world. So there's no one out there that really knows who the true you are. If we're being honest, you probably are not even sure who the true you are because you've been wearing so many masks over the years. You've spent so long living up to others' expectations, but now it's time for you to rediscover what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's resting, taking 5 to 6 naps a day, whether it's hiking, whether it's just sitting out in your backyard looking at the sun. Your pleasure strategist, me, will help you connect with your true desires. Reason number two. It's time to break free from your perfectionism. I am also in recovery from being a perfectionist. And I tell people all the time, being an all A student in high school, in college, served me no good as an adult because I've struggled with action. I've struggled with putting things out there because it's not quote unquote perfect. And I'm pretty sure that's something that you struggle with too, if you've lived your life by the to-do list of things, right? It is a thief. Perfectionist is a thief, and it's always telling you that you are not good enough. It's not good enough. You're not good enough. You need to put in more time. You need to be more productive. You're not worthy enough for this. But guess what? We're enough. You are enough just as you are. Honestly, if you were to not do another thing, damn it, it would be enough. And as your pleasure strategist, I'm going to guide you into letting go of those unrealistic standards and embrace the beauty of imperfection. There is perfection and imperfection. We're going to go out here and we're going to do the things and we're going to explore and we're going to fall in love with it. Reason number three, explore sensuality and self-love. I know that you spend a lot of time in your head. I know that for a fact because that's what I do. And there is about 95% chance that anyone that comes to me and is in my orbit says, Natasha, I just need to figure out how to get out of my head. The way to sensuality and self-love is not necessarily through your head, it's through your body. And as your pleasure strategist, I'm going to help you experience sensuality in all of its forms. Now, sensuality comes from living a life through your senses, whether it's a luxurious self-care ritual with bubble baths and candles and music, or if it's eating an amazing piece of fruit. Let me tell you, a really good piece of pineapple will do it for me. So I want you to fall in love with yourself the most foundational way, which is your five senses. Reason number four. It's time for you to take risks and embrace adventure. I know that you've been on this straight and narrow for a couple years now. And when I tell you to take risks, you're probably like, I'm just not in a place where that's something I want to do. But I promise you, life is way too short to continue playing it safe. You cannot expand and grow being in your comfort zone. And Just by being on my channel, I am stretching your mind. I am creating more self awareness for you. Whereas you can't stay in your box anymore because it becomes very painful to stay where you are because you just don't fit anymore. And so I want you to embrace the thrill of the unknown, of not knowing what's coming next. And as your pleasure strategist, I'm going to empower you in that space. I'm going to empower you to take risks. I'm going to empower you to try new things and boldly pursue experiences that are going to make you feel excited about life. That's going to make you jump out of the bed every single day thinking, I'm ready. No matter what the day has for me, I know it's going to be amazing because I curated this for myself. And reason number 5, prioritize your happiness. This is one of the main reasons I went into pleasure work, is because I, as a Black woman, my experiences, my friends, my family have recognized that we don't prioritize our pleasure. We don't prioritize our happiness. We don't prioritize our peace. We show up every single day for everyone else and we burn ourselves out and we dig into our cup until it is bone dry. And then we break down, and then our health breaks down, and then our mind breaks down. And everyone is still expecting us to show up for them. And what I want you to know is that when you show up for yourself, when you prioritize yourself, when you prioritize your happiness, everyone else is happy. Everyone that you choose to benefits from this. So as your pleasure strategist, I'm going to help you work through the guilt, work through the shame that comes with prioritizing yourself, putting yourself as number one, because that is not something that we are taught. That is not something that we see on a regular basis. And I just feel like at this point, you've spent way too long putting others' needs ahead of your own. It's time for you to shine. I'm going to help you give yourself permission to pursue the things that bring you joy, that bring you fulfillment, that bring you satisfaction. This new to-do list is going to be all things that are just about you. And I promise you from experience and from helping clients that when you choose you, things and people around you just start to flourish. So there you have it, real quick and simple. 5 reasons why a pleasure strategist could be a secret ingredient to unlocking a really desirable life that you deserve. So here's the question. Are you ready? Now, I like it when you talk back to me, so make sure to drop your questions and any comments you had about this video. Which one of the 5 resonated with you? Are you like, yeah, I probably needed a pleasure strategist yesterday? If so, I'm here for you. I got you. And make sure to like and subscribe so that I can continue to flow into the world and reach more women like you, so that we can step away from constantly feeling like we have to do in order to prove our worth, in order to prove our value, because we are good enough. You are good enough just as you are. And I want you to live a more pleasurable, satisfied, delicious life.